Welcome back, everybody, to Mike and Jay's Vault of Horror. I'm Jay.
I'm Mike.
And tonight we're here to talk to you about a movie we saw on Netflix called The Ritual.
Yeah, Netflix original.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie, man. I really enjoyed it. I stumbled across it, and I almost watched something else instead. You know how it is when you're looking through movies and you see so many that kind of get your interest, but then you just keep scrolling. I'm glad I clicked on this one because I actually really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, actually, you actually told me about this one. Told me to check it out, didn't you?
Yeah. I think I might have, because usually if I see a horror movie and I think it's halfway decent, immediately I shoot you a text.
Right.
So yeah, basically, the story of this is it's about a group of buddies, and they kind of want to plan a trip together.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of got the feeling that they kind of did it once a year. They would go on a guide trip or something.
Yeah, they were hanging out at the bar, trying to find something fun to do. Kind of remind me of us trying to do something together.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And then kind of shit hits the fan on their little get together.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Because it was the one guy was kind of a little bit of an asshole or whatever. And they're out walking around, and he's like, I'm gonna go buy a bottle of liquor.
Right, and then that one dude wants to do something kind of corny, which we got all those kind of friends who want to do kind of something out there.
Yeah. Now, we're gonna get into spoilers real quick.
Spoiler alert, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so spoilers are gonna be in this video. I'll try to give just the gist of it. It's 4 buddies. They go on a trip, and bad stuff happens, but it's really good, and I can't really describe this movie without spoiling.
Let's go for it, man.
All right, so the dude goes into the liquor store, and his buddy's with him.
Right. Yep.
And they're talking about where they should go for their vacation, and they're arguing over something. And then these robbers come out of the back room.
Right.
And the one dude ducks behind the corner.
Didn't they have guns?
They didn't shoot anybody. They beat him to death, right?
But they had guns though, didn't they?
I don't know if they had a gun. I can't remember. I thought he had a billy club or something.
Maybe it was billy club.
Or a blackjack thing or something. Huh. I don't know.
It's been a while.
But anyway,
I've seen this movie a couple weeks ago.
The dude's like, give me all your money, and he's like, okay, man, okay. And he gives him all that shit, and he's cooperating, and he takes his watch or something, or his cell phone, something, takes everything of value, and he goes, okay, give me the ring. And the guy's like, that's my wedding ring, man. I'm not giving it to you, blah blah blah. And he's looking over his shoulder at his boy who's hiding.
Yeah, covered in the corner.
And at one point, he turned the bottle of vodka he had, so it was like a club.
Right.
And I was like, all right, now he's gonna do the right thing. He's gonna go and fucking help his buddy, but that's not what happens. So I'll let you take over from there.
Yeah, he pretty much sits there like a little bitch and gets lets his friend pretty much fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there and I'm thinking man, if this happened to me, and I see one of my friends like this, I'd get up and do something.
Yeah, definitely.
So automatically, I hate this guy. I can't stand him. He's a little bitch. So pretty much was that guy that got beat up. He wanted to do something corny, go on a little a mountain hike, and since he died, it's kind of a tribute to him. Yeah, because I think he had the idea to go on the hike too. Yeah, so they all decided to go on the hike.
And what is it, Sweden or Norway or something? Or
I think it's
one of those type.
That's probably the wilderness of England, whatever.
No, I'm almost sure it was in some Scandinavian country.
Huh.
Well, either way, they're out in like the mountainous like area, right?
Oh yeah.
And so there's 4 of them left. There's 4 friends, and they had the little rock pile. They put his picture, and they pour one out for their homie and shit. And I could tell that like the movie wants you to like pick up on the fact that the 3 friends that lived, or like the 3 friends that didn't go into the liquor store,
right? Kind
of blame, like they're like
without saying it, like
they didn't say it, but they're like,
you get the feeling that, man,
there's some kind of like bad feelings there,
and he knows it too. You can tell.
He's like
ain't my fault.
Yeah, so
you're right.
You know, and they're like, okay, whatever. They're walking, they're hiking, and the older looking dude, or the like, I don't know. I pictures him as a little bit nerdier looking dude.
Yeah.
He like busts his leg.
And it's like twists his ankle.
Twists his ankle, right?
Right.
And I'm like, you know, it didn't really look. I thought, well, maybe he's faking because he wants to go home or something. Right. That's what I got from it. But I guess he really does hurt his ankle or whatever. So they're like hobbling along, and then all of a sudden, you know, the guy's like, oh wait, you know, look over there's the lodge, and if you know, this is the trail that goes way around. But if we go straight through the woods, we'll be there in no time.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, this is where it happens.
And this is the problem.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you want to save a couple hours.
Yeah, so let's start, like, they go down into the woods.
Yeah, so it was a heavily forest woods. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I take the extra 2 hours. Fuck him, man. It's not like he was dying.
Go for help, leave him sitting there. They got tents and stuff, right?
Right. It's not like the guy was dying or anything. You know, I can see if he got hurt real bad. Okay, this is like 911 emergency. We got to do this. Hurry up. Times is the essence. The guy twisted his ankle.
He's got a twisted ankle.
You know,
and now you want to trace him through this dense forest? He's going to fuck himself up worse.
And you're just hobbling him around, so, you know.
But that's, you know, I guess if they didn't do that, we wouldn't have a movie, so.
Right.
And so as they go deeper and deeper into the woods, they start seeing shit that would turn me the fuck around immediately. Like Blair Witch type shit. Like, you know, carvings on the trees and like a dead thing hanging from the tree, impaled on it or something.
Yeah, it was I think it was an animal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like something, like a goat or something. And it was hanging, you know.
Right.
And they come up to this creepy ass cabin. And they're like, okay, well, let's seek shelter for the night. And
middle of a thunderstorm.
Yep. And it's pouring rain. So they go in, and they're like looking around the place, looking for shit to burn. The one guy goes upstairs, and there's like this idol, like human torso with like a weird thing. It's like obviously some sort of witchcraft type, worship type idol thing.
Right.
That's enough for me to be like, I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, fuck it. I'll get soaking wet and I'll fucking walk. I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here.
Yeah, but these dudes are like, all right, let's just go back downstairs and make a fire and go to sleep.
Right.
And then during the night, they all like have horrible nightmares or something.
Yeah.
I did like that part where the guy's in the woods.
Yeah.
I thought that was a real.
I thought that was a real nice thing they had there. You know, where you kind of like you're walking into it and everything starts to slowly change. You know, the woods into the supermarket.
Right.
And he's keeping constantly having this nightmare.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah, and I thought that was badass.
Basically, the one guy wets himself. His dream was so scary. He like wakes up and he pissed his pants. The other guy's upstairs, like naked ass, praying to this idol.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how he got there.
Right.
And it's like, one guy's like, okay, this is fucked up. Let's go back out the way we came. Finally, somebody's making sense, you know, like get the fuck out.
Right.
But sure enough, they're like, no, I'm not going back. I'm going forward, blah, blah, blah. You know, and the guy's like, just go west, man.
Yeah, but this movie, it took it to the next level, which why I liked it. I did enjoy this movie. I wouldn't say I'd watch it. I watched it twice, and maybe 10 years from now I may watch it again because I forgot about it. But I wouldn't buy this for my horror movie collection. So I can't see myself watching this more than once or twice.
I don't think I need to own it. I watched it one time, and I could see myself watching it at least one more time, sometime in the future. I don't think it's something I would go back to over and over again, so I wouldn't probably buy it. But it was good, man. I mean, it kept going, and it kept upping the ante and getting more and more. And then at one point, they're going through the woods, and they end up in this, like, village or something, like...
Yeah, this, like, little mini village, yes.
Yeah, and it's these, like, Scandinavian people, and they, like...
Yeah, and he has this weird thing on his chest.
Yeah. He woke up with that blood, like a mark. It's like a claw or whatever, and he's been chosen or whatever. So these people, they like worship this thing that's in the woods.
Well, you know what I got from it was
it's almost
they didn't worship him. They
were slaves almost.
They were the entity forced him.
Right.
Like if you watch the movie and you've seen it, it's like he was chosen.
Yeah,
which they said he was chosen,
and I got the feeling that wasn't there something about like you're immortal if you've been chosen, you live forever.
I don't remember that part.
I'm pretty sure that the girl, because there was one lady who kind of talked to him.
And was an older lady.
There was an old woman, and then there was a younger one,
hot
and she's like, you'll never die, or whatever. You're immortal, but you're basically stuck in this little shitty village. Like being a servant to this god or whatever. And it turns out that spoilers out what it is like a Norse god that's in the woods. Like it's one of the elder, like old ancient gods.
Like the old ancient god demons.
Yeah, and this is like Loki or something, but like, not it's some kind of weird beast. And it impales motherfuckers on trees if he gets pissed.
Yeah. So he picks the weakest. Yeah, I don't say they sacrifice. Really, they sacrifice the ones that aren't chosen.
Okay.
What I took it from was that he picked the easiest corruptible people. Why they picked the guy that was the guy that hid in the corner because he was weak. He was easily controllable. He was fearful.
Yeah.
And that demon, I'll call it a demon.
I think so. Definitely
picked him out of the group because he knew he'd be more controllable than the rest.
Probably.
So the rest were expendable.
I think the thing kind of fed on a person who would have like a lot of regrets and guilt. Like it made them vulnerable to it or something, maybe.
Yeah, I would say more vulnerable, but I think more fearful, more fear, because his fear let his friend die.
Mm-hmm.
So that that demon looked at him like he's more controllable and he's more for his group where he can pretty much mentally torture.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he kind of redeems himself in the end, even though all of his friends
die, and the reason why this guy is here is because he let his friend die. Somehow.
Yeah. And then all of his friends die, but he did kind of redeem himself. He came back and he was like, "I'm not leaving you," because the guy was like, "Go on, go without me," and he's like, "I'm not leaving you. We're getting out of here." But then the demon gets the dude.
Right.
I guess it's a demon. Yeah.
I would consider it a demon.
And so it comes down to that very cliche. There's safety. I just got to make it right over there, but this thing is on my ass.
Right.
So
that thing's pissed off.
Yeah.
He killed all his worshippers because he is a mad motherfucker.
Sets the village on fire, and doesn't he get like an old ass World War II gun or something and start lighting people up with that?
Yeah, he starts killing the other worshippers.
Yeah, there's a funny part where he's like he shoots the gun, but it misfires because it's this old piece of shit gun.
Right.
And then he like fumbles with it, and the guy starts coming at him, and he finally gets it, and he goes boom and blows him away.
Right.
So he's like lighting shit up. He sets the village on fire. He does something to the demon too. He hurts him somehow with an axe or something.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he does something with an axe. Like there was there was an axe.
You know what? He does. He stands up to him. I know that.
Yeah. So
I don't think he does. I don't think he really fights him though. But
he does hurt him because the thing picks him up and he somehow has this like hatchet or something in his hand.
Yeah.
And he swings it in because the thing has like a face, but it's like surrounded by this.
It's kind of like a
deer head or
yeah. It was like a deer skeleton head.
Yeah, it was so weird. Really cool monster though. It was different, you know.
Yeah, I was glad they showed it.
Like it had like a mode where it would be on all fours running,
right,
and it would look more like
hop on the trees, and he would jump around,
right, and then he would kind of stop and stand up, and he kind of looked more like like centaur type.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man, and then he gets to the part where he's gotta make it up that hill, and apparently this Norse god or whatever demon thing can't leave a certain area of the forest. Like it can't leave that forest.
Like it can't leave the woods.
So he ends up like
back where he started, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. He gets out and he's but I thought he was on the other side of the forest because there's like the lights of the village up ahead.
Well, yeah, but pretty much, you know.
So yeah, he gets out of the forest and he turns around and he does the whole like thing. And I was thinking of the raft on Creepshow.
Oh yeah,
where the blob on the water.
Fuck
and
you!
Fuck you! I beat you! And then the thing's just like,
yeah,
you know. I thought that was gonna happen, but it doesn't. The demon just kind of looks at him for a second and then just scampers off into the woods.
Like, you motherfucker!
And he's just like, ah! You know, whatever. It was cool, man. It didn't let me down in the end. I thought maybe they were gonna. All of them were going to die, and I thought that demon was going to somehow get him at the end, but he made it out. Although all of his fucking friends are dead.
Yeah, all the cool ones.
Yeah, so... Yeah. You know, anyway, hey, I was happy with it. I thought it was really good, man. I would watch it again. Okay, well, we tally that up. You gave that movie a 6 out of 10, and I gave it a 5.75 out of 10.
Yeah, you know, that seems fair.
Yeah. Not a bad movie at all. Like, it wasn't shitty.
No, it was worth watching. You know, you watch it once, when it's done, you know, you enjoy the movie and that's it. This is something I would never buy or keep it in my horror collection because I never want to watch it.
Yeah, I might watch it one more time, just to be sure. But
yeah, like I consider this like a 3-movie watch. Like I was telling you earlier, where you watch it, maybe watch it again, see something that you missed or misunderstood. Then maybe like 10 years down the line, you forget about this movie and you watch it again, like watching it for like yeah, you know, and kind of like watching it again for the first time.
Yeah,
and that's what I would give it, like 3 movies. Nothing I would ever watch.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. So that's what we thought about The Ritual, which you can watch on Netflix anytime you want to. And I definitely recommend watching it at least once. So that's what we thought
guaranteed.
Of it, you know?
At least once watch. You might like it, you might not. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's a one-night stand for me, you know.
Yep, that's how I felt about it too. What do you say, Mike? We gotta close the ball.
Closing the vault.
All right. Talk to you guys later.